Hey y'all, welcome to T-Ham 141 Homestead. My name is Tracy. If this is your first time here, welcome. If it's your millionth time here, welcome back. Shout out to Thorhaven Farm. Darren did a thing on starting a fire, and I just figured I would show you what I do to start a fire in the woods. I learned the hard way last year. It was one of the first times I did not have my fire making kit in my pack, and Trevor and I went to Canada, and there was a wood stove in our cabin and we couldn't start a fire. It was no big deal, it wasn't all that cold, but I learned my lesson, so now I carry it with me all the time. So today I am going to be making a fire with just what I usually carry in my pack, and I'm on the back side of the homestead right now. You can hear my roosters are crowing. If I lift the camera up over the hill there, you should be able to see the back side of the homestead there. I can see my back line from here. But it's, God, it's beautiful out here today. It is warm, but we gonna make you a fire. Now his challenge was more to make tea. I am not a big tea drinker, however, I'm not going to make tea. I'm going to make a fire. I'll link to Darren's. First thing I have is my fire starting kit. Now, this is only going to last me a couple times because I've only got a little bit, but it's just to get me going. Once you get a fire started in the wilderness or your backyard, you gotta keep it going. I have several cotton balls. I have these little hand sanitizers. Man, you can get hand sanitizer all over the place. This is Purell. And it's pure alcohol. I do have a lighter. However, it does not matter if you carry a lighter. Always have a backup, because do I even have it with me now? No, I don't even have it with me now. I was carrying a lighter in my pocket, a regular lighter, and it ran out of fluid in my pocket. So I carry these here magnesium stick. You can pick up at Walmart, and I'll show you how to use this. This is what we're going to use to start our fire today. This one actually has a striker with it. And I have an actual ferro rod, which is like a magnesium stick on steroids without the magnesium. But I like the magnesium. Magnesium, when you shred it, is very flammable. Okay, so let's start our, why did I put that in there? That's got to go in there. Zip it up. Throw it over there. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start a base. There's a dead cherry over there, or actually, that's a maple. There's a dead maple over there, and I just found this. By the way, guys, so everybody knows, this is my woods. These are my trees. I am not going to hurt any of my trees. Trees are, to me, firewood and money. So yeah, I just got this little. Now I'm going to find a birch tree. This is a gray birch, yellow birch, and I am not going to hurt the tree. If you take a big swath of this inner bark, this solid stuff here, then it has a possibility to hurt the tree. But I'm not going to do that because you got all this little paper like stuff. Now, you're like, oh, paper, good, we have paper. However, I'm only going to take a good size handful so as not to hurt the tree and to leave some for other people. But birch bark also has a oil in it that is flammable. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side here. Am I in? Okay, I'm not. Now, see, this is just a simple piece of birch bark. See how flammable? Ow! I gotta get out of the kitchen. Okay, however, I don't want to use just the birch bark. We said the purpose of this is to use the ferro rod. Now I'm going to go to the back of the magnesium stick, and I'm going to shave off a pile of magnesium. Now you're actually cutting metal. I want you guys to be able to see this. And I'm going to do a pile of it. And actually you can take the striker right off there. And I know I set my knife there, but I'm going to use, there's a serrated edge on this. And I can use that, which is more aggressive. Here we go again. Same old stuff again. What do you guys think? Should I use the cotton ball and the Purell? Let's try it without it first. Now, I'm going to use this, try to get it all into a pile. And I'm going to put this all around it. And now I'm going to put this down. I guess I got to move it a little. I've disturbed my pile. I need another pile. Or we can just take and put some of this out there. Don't need to use a lot, I don't think. Let's use my knife. And there we have fire. Make sure I pick up all my tools. And we have fire, and this is where we would find dead twigs and branches and just set them up. You know, bark works great. Now, it would have taken more work had I not had the Purell and the cotton ball. But that's okay if it would have taken more work, because, well, I'm spending the night in the woods anyway. No, I'm not tonight. But in a survival situation, as long as I'm not freezing. Now, I suggest you always carry this. Now, instead of Purell, you can get a little tube of Vaseline. If you use the Vaseline, you'll want to rough up and spread out the cotton ball. And we got a nice little fire going. And had I wanted to keep this fire going, I would have had more small sticks and tinder. You have your tinder is what I use to start the fire. Then you have kindling, which is small dead branches, twigs, dried pine needles is tinder. Kindling is smaller branches and stuff. I could always find a dead tree or a tree that's laying down, take my axe or my hatchet, I prefer to go in the woods with one of those, and cut into a dead tree, get the wet stuff out of the way, and in the core of that tree there should be some dry wood. In a tactical situation, I would not use a big fire in a tactical situation. And like I said, I'm going out of my way not to build a big fire. But once you have flame, you should be able to keep it going with no problems whatsoever. But get all your stuff before you start the fire. Get everything you need. That's one thing I should have done. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that little notification bell so that you get notified every time I come out with new content. And once you do get a fire going, now you can take some semi-wet wood, or any of your wood, you can lay it around the fire so that that is drying out. The heat will dry it out. There's a lot of heat right here. In fact, I'm starting to sweat. Now, that started burning out everything that was underneath. Always have your kit on you. Always have a way to make fire, preferably two ways, because two is one, one is none. I'm going to start getting into a little bit more of the bushcrafty stuff because I enjoy it. I enjoy it immensely. All right, guys, stay warm, be safe, always know where you're at, because as long as you know where you are, you'll never be lost. Think about that. All right, YouTube's got a video right down here for you, and I got a playlist up here for you that I just know you're going to love. Y'all have a great day, and God bless.